Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. This is episode number 30. Please welcome Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Johnny D. Little D in the house.
Yes, sir.
The OG, that's me, Old Gary. Old Gary. Mi compadre Jay-Z is on a birthday leave. Happy birthday, compadre Jaime Samago. But it looks good for 39, 40. Yeah. What is it, 39, 40? One of those two.
Either way.
Q.
No. Está bien.
Después te mochas, compadre.
Hey, el Platón, hombre.
It smells like Ernest
I thought he was going to stop by. Hey, guys, surprise. Okay. Hey, we are in Eagle Pass, Texas. This is episode number 30.
Yeah.
Unless you want to call it, hey, if you put 3 X's, Roman X's, would it be triple X? 30?
Dun, dun, dun.
Episode 30, triple X.
Let's do that.
Happy birthday, mi compadre Jaime Samago. Yeah. Now, today's the 12th. Tomorrow, the national holiday at the Hobbs family. My wife Diana is celebrating her birthday. I want to say happy birthday to the love of my life.
Happy birthday, Diana.
Shout out.
My reina, happy birthday. Of course, she's 20 years younger than me, right? So, happy birthday, reina. And also, you're not going to believe this, but es el cumpleaños de la Huipa.
Oh, wow.
So happy birthday.
Luis Chavez,
Luis Chavez,
Shout
La
out.
Huipa, one of my oldest, dearest friends in music. He's in San Antonio, Texas. Happy birthday, La Huipa.
Oh, the stories. Yeah.
Oh, yes, the stories. But, guys, man. So, first of all, last Saturday, we were in Weslaco, Texas. Big shout out, linda gente de Weslaco. Always showing up. Big shout out, David de los Rios. Johnny Hernandez. Love you, Johnny. His wife, Marisela. We love y'all. Diana and I love y'all. Johnny, Marisela Hernandez. Always there for us, of course. And we were at the Mustang Lounge. Mustang Lounge. It's about the second time we're there. And so I got wind of this that right when I'm going to stage, Univision was back there.
Oh, wow.
And so Univision comes up and Gary, ¿qué es tu opinión de que contra toda la controversia de que a Pepe Aguilar lo invitaron al rodeo en Houston and Go Tejano committee? And I'm thinking to myself, man, why would I want to put Pepe Aguilar on my blood? And I told him, pues no sé, pues yo soy big fan de Pepe Aguilar. I'm telling you, I've done 3 of your songs, no? Remakes and even on this very last one. And so, y con eso lo dejé.
But he's Tejano. He was born in San Antonio.
Well, no. See, that's the controversy. There's the controversy.
Here we go.
Now, I was gonna say, because we're not turning in this podcast show anymore into, well, just today, but controversies y que música y que norteño y tejano y que la política y que but if they're complaining, my opinion, in my opinion on this show counts a lot.
Yes,
they can just turn it off and not hear 100%. My opinion. Pero hey, why didn't they say the same thing? Cuando entró Intocable. Okay. I mean, why now Pepe Aguilar? Yeah, that ship, it cruised a long time ago. Yeah. Ya cambiaron la onda now. Yes, I've always, had my opinion de que Go Tejano Day y pues traen, they brought other bands. Nomás Intocable and whoever, and pues bands that I didn't think were Tejano. But if they're saying they're from Texas, well then, then does Pepe Aguilar
count?
Does he count, Johnny? Because he was born in San Antonio or what?
Yeah,
well, he lives.
He was born in San Antonio. Yeah.
Nah.
Yes. Let me Google it.
We'll Google it while I BS. Did y'all see the Emmys last night? Nikki Glaser, the winner for the editing program, and said CBS. for editing that Kamala Harris or whatever.
No, hombre.
So now there's a new place to see BS.
I got it right here, Gary. You said Pepe Aguilar was born in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, there you go. Let's go back to that.
On August 7th.
August 6th.
7th.
Johnny, there had to be having sex for him to be born, but...
Yeah, so...
Okay, so there you go. So then Pepe Aguilar is born in Texas, es Tejano. Let's go to Intocable. Ricky and them, they were born in the valley, no?
Yeah.
So they're Tejanos.
Yeah.
There we go. So if the rodeo, if Houston Rodeo Livestock Show is saying that if you're Tejano because it's geographically, you know,
I guess that's the way to put it, yeah.
then they shouldn't have said, well, they're the ones that hired him, Johnny.
Yeah,
but it's the backlash from people, you know, and se me hizo tan, it was so weird that Univision would ask me, you know, that.
Right place at the right time. I mean, yeah.
So I should have asked them, well, are you behind it or not? But see, they were reporting just on the controversy. And so if they say that he's not, and why is he there? They should have started doing that when, you know, Intocable and other bands were there. Now, granted, Intocable goes in there and they pretty much sell it out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They sell it out, okay?
Yeah.
And so is Pepe Aguilar? Well, it's all about the draw, no? Yeah. And, okay, let's not sugarcoat. It's about the bennies, no? It's about the money.
At the end of the day, yes.
It's about the money. Now, I'm very sure que si nos pones a nosotros, and I'm not going to mention other names. You put 3 or 4 of us Tejanos, and to sell that out, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, Pepe Aguilar, right?
Yes.
But it was funny that Univision would ask me, you know, ¿qué pensaba yo? Y le dije, pues no sé porque, pero pues yo soy bien fanático. Yo soy fanático de Pepe Aguilar, gracias. Okay, so here we go. So I'm leaving. So we're going to try to do this music, Tejano, and the politics all out in one segment, and then no more, Johnny. No more. Unless somebody pushes me again. But so that night I didn't know, but they were the Hidalgo Democratic Chairman Richard Gonzalez was there for fundraising, and he had a special guest, and I didn't know who the special guest was, right? But so I was thinking Bobby Pulido is going to show up, right? It's going to be great, so I can rib him, you know, so I can rib him a little bit. Hey, Bobby, you know, but so when Univision is doing that interview with me, right? Excuse me. I hear the band. They're starting the first note, so they have that first note, and then and I know it's like 12 seconds away from dun, 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 right? Yeah. Oh my God! So I finished Univision in a hurry, and in comes outgoing the special guest, Congressman Jasmine Crockett. So that's the closest I'll ever get to Washington. You know, the closest I'll ever get to Washington. But Jasmine Crockett was there, and she was coming out. Now, here we go. Right before the Univision, you know, interview, I was talking to David De Los Rios, our promoter. So he's the money man there, okay? So he's the money man. But and David was telling me that they had brought in the Democratic Party for the students at the schools, right? And then that subject came out, immigration. I go, you know what, Dave? I live 5 blocks away from Bridge 1, and none of the stations reported when there was like 10,000 people down here, right? You know, true. And I told him it was scary. I got friends in law enforcement that were confirming that crime was up at that time. Definitely. And then I said, you know what? And then I have another story, and I think I'm going to leave that story for another time. But it involves, you know, the sex trade, you know, and it involves little girls, man, which is, I don't want to talk about that right now. But I told Dave, you know, Dave, it's not this Trump administration or Biden or Trump before that, Obama, Bush, Clinton, Bush one, Reagan, you know, Carter, Ford,
Yeah.
Nixon was hijo de la mañana.
No.
Immigration reform hasn't been. No le pegan, man.
Nadie.
And us, we all live in the border, a few blocks. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of counties, you know, that they do have the borderline with Mexico, pero no tienen una ciudad, you know.
True.
Okay, so in this last election, right? In this last election, they and we were talking about this in a hurry, but in the last election, man, like only 2 counties in the whole, 32, 35 counties that border with
Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah, with Mexico, yeah.
Only 2 counties voted blue, Democrat. You know, so what does that tell you?
Yeah.
La gente here on the border were a little bit, you know, fed up
yeah.
with
Tired
what's
of it.
happening. But they definitely have to have legal immigration reform. And so I'm on my way to stage, and I saw Congressman Crockett pass, to a side of me. And then I heard David de los Rios, David say, Gary. I turn around and go, come here. This is Congressman Jasmine Crockett. I go, Miss Crockett, it's very nice to meet you. And then Dave says, tell her. What? Tell her what you told me. And I go, God, this guy put me on the spot with the
On the
Congressman.
spot.
And I told her the same story, the same thing. But I told her, my grandfather was born in Monclova, Coahuila, and he was a U.S. citizen, se hizo. And my in-laws were from Mexico. They went through the process legally, and they became legal citizens of the United States. And an aunt of my wife, hermana de mi suegra, we sponsored her here to the States, and she became a U.S. citizen. They did it the legal way, okay? And they sacrificed, And so I just told Ms. Crockett, I'm a 66-year-old man, and, my grandfather's from Mexico, my in-laws, my aunt, and they went through the process. Why is it that the last 60 years can't come up with, some kind of immigration reform? And I told her, but letting in people by the millions like that is not the answer. And there's got to be someone to take care of this, so this doesn't happen. That criminals come in or that they're picking up people that they shouldn't take back. People that are here that are working hard, man, and they've been here and they're model citizens.
Yeah,
and then they get picked up.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword, right?
Oh yeah.
They're only gonna say they're gonna say only that hey, that lady they killed the other day, the ICE, and we'll Google this, that one of the boardwalks in New York, and this was happening during this past administration when they started letting a lot of people in. There was a lady that was killed under a boardwalk. She was raped and murdered, and one of the guys, they caught both of them. One of the guys came in through Eagle Pass, man. So, con eso te digo todo. But Ms. Crockett said that they should and we will, and that was
her promise.
Well, that was a comment. But here's what I want to say. I don't trust a lot of politicians anymore. Nobody. Nobody. Tell me some names. Gary Hobbs. Oh yeah, I trust him. Well, I'm not a politician. But so that guy is the closest that I will get to Washington.
You see.
In Mustang Lounge. Big shout out. Debbie Weaver was in the house. Deborah, of course. Rennie Rowland. We just performed with them 2-3 weeks prior, and they were there. Now Isaac Castillo's photographer. So we want to send a shout out to Isaac.
Yeah.
Whatever. To Meli Garcia, and then there's a young man. He's disabled, and he's been there several shows. Always ask me to take a picture with him, and it's my pleasure. Big shout out to Anthony.
Anthony, shout out.
Yeah, big shout out Anthony, because he listens to Gary Hobbs the podcast.
So
Now, just like Anthony, you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast, on GaryHobbs.com or iHeart.com, Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or LaMeraLeona.net radio every 12 p.m. noon on Saturdays. And we are asking you to subscribe, like always, subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, and what, Johnny D?
And share.
And share, please share.
Share.
We are thousands and thousands away from views to even pay for these brand new InnoGear low profile mic arm set.
Yeah, man.
We're getting ready for the videos.
Oh, we're moving on up.
I don't know, maybe 2027, 2020.
Pushing it back another year.
Man, we sure do. Thank you for joining us on Gary Hobbs, the podcast, our intro. We're in Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back with the rest of our segments. Big shout out to our proud sponsor, Domingo Garcia, and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, with offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, and Fort Worth, Texas. More info at domingogarcia.com.
I'm David Villanueva. Welcome back to Gary Hobbs, the podcast.
Thank you, David. Little D in the house, Johnny D.
In
Mi compadre Jay-Z celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, compadre.
Happy birthday.
Okay, let's take the bets. Is it light ultra? Or is it, what is it?
No, he's probably doing right now Corona Extra.
I say Bud
Gold.
Light.
Bud Light.
I say Bud Light.
Okay, remember, everybody place your bets for next week.
Okay.
Mi compadre. No, I would say it's not natural life.
No.
Natural choppers. Okay, but you said Bud Light?
Yes, sir.
And
Yeah,
you
I said
said
the
Corona.
new Corona Extra Gold.
Happy birthday, mi compadre Jaime Samago. And on today's Tejano segment, before we go to the songs, we did not hear from Rositaz. He or she.
Rositaz. Oh no, we didn't.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
we didn't.
I really was looking forward to that. I was, but again, it might not be a hater, but we don't even get, podcast supporters like,
No.
Hey, great show, Gary. Hey, great show.
We had Juan. We had somebody. I'll look it up right now.
We had somebody. That's what I'm talking about. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm saying.
Thank you,
But
producer.
Thank you, Mr. Producer. On today's Tejano, here on Gary Hobbs, the podcast, we have a song by the Cardenas Project. The Cardenas Project. Title is Cuando No Estás. Cuando No Estás. It's featuring Emanuel J. Emanuel J is a young gun, man. Young gun. He sings, he plays keyboards, he knows music, and song written by Arnold and Armando Cardenas. This is the Cardenas Project with Cuando No Estás.
Esta canción especialmente para ti. Aquí con mi guitarra y mi tequila, acordándome de ti. Te canto estas palabras muy sinceras que nacen del corazón. Palabras que demuestran este amor que tenemos tú y yo. Amor, te quiero mucho, te quiero más y más. Si tú supieras cómo te extraño cuando no estás. Amor, te quiero tanto, te
thank our proud sponsor, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas. Family and veteran-owned commercial, residential, industrial, electrical services on electrical, data, voice, science, and solar. Give them a call at 210-509-8889. Big shout out Israel and Christine Garza, CRI Electric. That's the Cardenas Project. Cuando No Estás, featuring Emanuel J. He's a young gun, man.
Pretty good song.
Oh, yeah.
Emanuel J. Song written by Arnold and Armando Cardenas. Big shout out. I thought they had taken some time off. I'm not too sure. The Cardenas Project. And then they've been back, but they've always been tight. Always tight. Congratulations with Cuando No Estás.
Sure.
Now, we did get somebody send.
Yes. Oh, yes.
One. You said.
In our Spotify.
Well, that's what I'm saying. One.
Yeah, Juan.
No, you're saying just one or Juan?
Juan.
Juan.
There we go.
Juan said what?
Yeah, Juan, there's no last name or anything. Nomás dice Juan. It's a money knows no politics. Mexican radio stations don't play Tejano or Tejano Conjunto music. It's our fault, the fans. We don't call these Mexican radio stations and ask for DLG, Gary, or even a young guy like AJ Castillo.
I think Juan is right, but emphasis on you're not gonna call, Estación Mexicana, and ask them to play Tejano Ranchera.
Yeah,
True.
But if they got some nice cumbias going on, why not?
Yeah.
Call them Mexican radio station. Okay, when you Gary Hobbs, AJ Castillo, Yay Perez, But thank you, Juan. It's
Juan.
nice that somebody sent us algo.
Yeah.
Not like
Juan.
Rosa Tejas or that first person. They ended up being a big fan.
Sí.
California.
California. Ya le va a llegar el tumbler.
There you go.
Hopefully he should be getting it
There you go.
any day now.
Yeah, that's on y'all's end of the
Yeah,
table.
yeah, I got it.
Okay.
And you're right, and it's expensive.
That's all good.
Nah, but it's all good.
Let's tell our listeners this, because you guys bought tumblers like 50 and we like 2-3 sets of 8, right?
Yeah,
okay. But then I had to ship them, and that first batch cost me like $130 to send them. I go, no, I'm not gonna. Let's do a fundraiser first for us, and then but it's on its way, right?
Yeah, it's on the way. So
Stay on top of it, because then they're gonna say, "Pinche Gary, nunca mandó el tumbler, and ya es otro año."
Imagínate.
New Year. Hey, on today's Tejano segment, we have another song by Xavier Hernandez. Now, the name of the song is Quiero Que Vuelvas, but it's written by our good friend Jesse Villarreal out of Florida, and we're going to be there this weekend. Jesse, I hope we get to see you somewheres.
There we go.
Pero Jesse Villarreal, he's an excellent songwriter. He's also a vocalist, stuff like that. But this is Quiero Que Vuelvas with Xavier Hernandez.
De tu mente, quisiera saber cómo le haces, porque yo en ti sigo pensando, no te he olvidado, por más que intente. Quisiera que supieras, vida mía, lo mucho que te extraño cada día. Quisiera que me dieras un momento para decirte que te quiero todavía. Quisiera que tuvieras corazón, como estoy llorando por tu adiós. Quiero que vuelvas pronto. Quisiera que supieras que sin ti yo jamás seré feliz. Quiero que vuelvas junto a mí. que me dieras un momento para decirte que te quiero. Todavía quisiera que tuvieras corazón, como estoy llorando por tu adiós. Quiero que vuelvas, quiero que vuelvas pronto hoy. Quisiera que supieras que sin ti yo jamás seré feliz. Quiero que vuelvas junto a mí.
We want to send a big shout out to our proud sponsor, Triple J Custom Welding, owned and operated by the Bustamante family in Seguin, Texas. TripleJCustomWelding.com or Facebook page Triple J Custom Welding for more information. Big shout out Juan and Crystal and all their family. God bless. Quiero Que Vuelvas, Xavier Hernandez, song written by a good friend of ours, Jesse Villarreal out of Florida. Again, Jesse, we're coming to see you with that Tampa area, that Riverview and La Belle or something like that, Florida. We're there with New Era Productions this week. It's Friday and Saturday. But get to hope to see you, Jesse. Lunch, dinner's on you. New song, algo, brother. You know. This is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Today's Tejano segment. We're in Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back. Zero fee payments, providing trusted payment solutions for businesses of all kinds with no contracts, no hidden fees, and free equipment. For more information, call or text 830-461-0905. Before we leave, guys,
Yep.
mi compadre Jay-Z still celebrating his birthday somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, compadre Jay-Z.
Ahí vamos para allá.
There you go. Tomorrow, 13th, my wife, Diana Hobbs, la reina de mi corazón.
Happy birthday. Saludos.
Happy birthday, my
Yeah,
wife,
happy birthday,
Diana.
Diana.
And La Huipa. Luis
Yeah.
Chavez, a.k.a. La Huipa.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
birthday. But you can visit us at websites are GaryHobbs.com for the band and also GaryHobbsCruise.com for all our cruises that my wife, Diana, and I put on. Social media sites, Facebook, Gary Hobbs Official, Instagram, Gary Hobbs Official. We are on X, which was Twitter, Gary Hobbs Official. And we're still on TikTok, although they're still saying that they don't recommend our profile.
We're trying to figure it out. We're trying
We're
to
gonna figure it out, pero for those that do follow us, all 10 of you, GaryHobbs.official.
That's right.
So GaryHobbsOFFICIAL. TikTok. GaryHobbs.official on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's Kaido, man.
I know.
Kaido TikTok. Kaido TikTok.
Man.
But we want to send big shout outs to our sponsors, Domingo Garcia, the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, CRI Electric San Antonio, Triple J Custom Welding in Seguin, Texas, and also zero fee payments. You can call them or text them at 830-461-0905. Guys, let me tell you, our Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 8 has started registration.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
coming January 31st through February 7th of 2027. Did you hear, Dean?
Yes, sir.
There you
Mark
go.
it down. Mark it
A
down.
new ship, Symphony of the Seas. I will tell you that everybody and their mothers are now trying to do cruises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're trying to get on Royal Caribbean. But we were first.
Yes.
Watching Symphony, man.
Hey, there's a lot of boat for everybody. Okay. Again, January 31st through February the 7th, 2027 on Symphony of the Seas. We've done the last two on Harmony of the Seas, and the one that's leaving in 2 weeks is also on Harmony of the Seas. But for the 2027, Symphony of the Seas is coming in, so we're looking forward to that. Now, confirmed artists, Stephanie Montiel, Texas Latino, Gary Hobbs, The Usual Suspects, Tejano Loco, Special performance by Gabriel Zavala, Lily Vela, I don't know, maybe Johnny Davila.
Maybe.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Vamos a ver.
Hey, maybe the Crazy Pins.
Maybe.
They're homeboys. You
Yeah.
know, hey, Eddie, you know, you can rock it.
Oh, yeah.
But we are going to announce one or two more artists.
Pretty soon, yeah.
And the big surprise will be there on the boat.
Nice.
Now, we report from the boat, right? We have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we do.
We have Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
See Wi-Fi. It's in the sea. See Wi-Fi. Okay. But for information, look us up. GaryHobbsCruise.com. Look us up. GaryHobbsCruise.com. Or call our travel agent, Happy Mireles, 469-450-1168. Once again, Happy Mireles, 469-450-1168. Big shout out, Happy and Sammy Mireles. You are listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. Well, guys, this week, Friday, January 16th, we are in Riverview, Florida. We are at Lola's. Anybody in the Riverview, Florida area? We're coming at you January 16th, this Friday at Lola's. Also, Saturday, January 17th, we are in La Belle, Florida. I think we're at Latinos Nightclub, guys. Latinos Nightclub. Now, Friday, January 30th, we are in Pasadena, Texas. El Regio Disco. Come join Jay Perez and the band. Gary Hobbs, the usual suspects. DJ Alfredo and Tejano Loco. That's Friday, January 30th, Pasadena, Texas. El Regio Disco. Now, Saturday, January 31st, we're in Austin, Texas for a private event. And right after that private event, Johnny D, it's straight to Galveston, Sunday, February 1st through the 8th. Gary Hobbs Family and Friends, cruise number 7. Now, we get back Thursday, February 12th. We're in San Antonio, Texas at Tequilas. Come join us, San Antonio, Texas. Friday, February 13th. We're in Dallas, Texas at the New West with our good friends, Los Desperados. Yeah, February 13th, Dallas, the New West. Saturday, February 14th, Del Rio, Texas, at the Del Rio Civic Center. St. Valentine's Dance, guys, with the Knights of Columbus, San Felipe Council 2687. Come join us for St. Valentine's Dance in Del Rio, Texas, Saturday, February 14th. Any more shout-outs before we leave?
No shout-outs.
No, nomás no está mi compadre Jay-Z para RQ,
shout out.
o 20 personas de su familia. And no, but so it was Ram Herrera's birthday last week. So big shout out Ram Herrera. I am like 4 days older than him. So he needs to respect his elders.
Yeah.
And Pio Treviño, I think, is on the second.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Jaime de Anda or something like that, the first, the fourth. Or I got it mixed up, but I know it's Jaime de Anda, Pio Treviño, Ram Herrera. I'm January. Mi compadre. Homero Castillo's coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Y la huipa.
Sí. You know, I do want to send a shout out to Mariano Gomez from La Rancherita del Aire.
Big shout out, Mariano.
Yeah.
I know
Mariano,
he's
saludos.
a songwriter, and we've been trying to hook up with him. I'm so sorry, Mariano. Big shout out, La Rancherita del Aire. We're big fans.
Yeah.
Pues, my name is Gary Hobbs with Johnny Davila, David Villanueva, mi compadre Jay-Z on paid
off.
birthday night.
Oh.
Happy birthday, mi compadre Jaime Samo. Guys, until next week, Dios los guarde, Dios los cuide. We'll see you next week, and con el favor de Dios, God bless.
God bless you. Hasta luego.
See ya.